I went to smogon, got more battles. This is against someone called Battle, amazingly enough, and... yes, I'm gonna have another rant. Deal with it. I say in the thing, bring whatever you want. This means you can bring Ubers, you could bring a PU, little cop, whatever you want. And both guys I play, just... You can bring anything! Why bring a standard motherfucking OU team? And both of them, as soon as they challenge me, are like, oh, I want to play OU. I'm like, I'm bringing whatever I want. You can bring whatever you want. Be imaginative. No. Whatever, man. Whatever. Yeah, I am gonna talk to you about, I don't know if any of you heard, like, Sod's Law. I think the Americans call it Murphy's Law, or it is Murphy's Law, but I call it Sod's Law, I don't know. But there's a really good example of it that happened today. Today was the day I did my exams, and, it really funny, like, it wasn't funny what happened, but a couple of weeks ago, my mum was driving her lovely, new 4x4, because she decided that she hated driving in the snow and the rain. She was like, hey, I'll get a 4x4 for when it, snows and rains, and that's fine. So she got one of those, and she was driving along. I think she was doing an advanced test, because she's quite a good driver, amazing enough. And, a deer literally runs into a car and dents a body panel, and it's like, okay, fine. So she takes to the garage, a few days ago, to get the panel replaced, and that's kind of a big job. They've got to respray the panel, make it all match up with the car, do a lot of codes, blah, 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 you get the point. So, basically, as soon as she puts the car in the garage and she gets a two-wheel drive car, which, as I'm sure most of you will know, is absolutely dog shit for driving in snow, the weather forecast says, oh hey, on the day that you have your exams, heavy snowfall. Have fun with that. So, she went out and got a big 4x4 for the purpose of driving in the snow, and as soon as she can't use it, it snows. Okay, that's a perfect example of Sod's Law, and it comes back to bite us when I'm being picked up and I'm being driven home. And as she's driving along, the anti-lock brakes on the car kick in, but the wheels, because it's not four-wheel drive, fail to get a grip on the road surface, and we slide gracefully into the car in front of us. Now, me and my mum were okay, but it's just like, hey, if we'd had the 4x4, this wouldn't have happened. Fuck you, Sod's Law. Another great example, again, today, I was told that the heating in the school that I went to do my exams was broken. Like, some pipes had corroded from the inside, so it's not exactly an easy fix. So they had these portable heaters, and they just set them up around the school to try and keep it warm. But because there were so many portable heaters, they kept getting power cuts. So all the heaters turned off, and it was motherfucking freezing. Sod's Law, man. It gets you when you most expect it. It's a motherfucker. Anyway, I've been waffling like a hoe because I'm still slightly annoyed. I mean, just not about today. Today was fine. The car was fine. Me and my mum was fine. My mum was a bit frazzled, but there was nothing she could have done about that one. But I'm literally more annoyed about stupid smogon people than crashing a car or being frozen for 5 hours. Yes, that's the kind of person I am. It's just, and I say bring whatever you want, it means you can bring whatever you fucking want, you bastard. I brought a Spinder! Fucking Spinder! And both of the next guy's OU team is just like motherfucking shit. Why? You have to, it's not competitive, I'm trying to have some fun here, Jesus! God's sake! At least the first guy I played when I did, my own rule thing, bring whatever you want, he brought a Dogtrail and a Diglett, a Wobbuffet, and a Goffitail. That's cool, okay? That's got style. It's different and it's out there. With arena trap, he didn't bring a trap in, which I was sad about. But at least he'd pick some random shit that normally he wouldn't be able to use, and he used it. Hit 'em up guy. We both brought a couple of Ubers. It was fun, we had fun. Does anyone understand the concept of fun on this motherfucking website? Jesus. Yeah, so So I two-shot his man because only DCs, and he's like, oh, well, that sucked. Would you like a rematch? Same leads. I'm like, dude, you've seen, like, all of my team. No! Yeah. I've been there before. Part of it is, if he knows my team, he knows what I'm gonna do, he can plan around it. I don't like that. You know, seeing most of your team kind of changes the whole game, Nintendo. That's why 4th gen's better, man. That's why 4th gen's better. You can keep sneak plays! Sneak plays! That's kind of how I base my entire game around. Sneak plays! But look at that! Fuck me sideways! Wait, I brought a spinner, man! What the fuck? That said, I did say bring whatever you want, and if they both picked OU teams, then that's their choice. But it's just... you can bring anything! I even said good evening to both of them, and none of them said hello or how are you. They just said, what tier OU? Let's play that. Fuck you, people! God damn it! There! I don't like people. I'm not a people person. Yeah, you're all rotten bastards there. I'm sure a lot of you are very nice, but I'm a rotten bastard. The people I played are rotten bastards. Everyone's a rotten bastard. It's a good philosophy to go by. Means we're all equal. Whatever, man. I will stop rambling and ranting now. It's just the concept, okay? And I'm sure, yeah, as I said, I'm sure a lot of you are very nice people. I mean no offense, but that's just my general outlook on the world. Every single living person is a rotten bastard. That's just how it is. Could be Gandhi. Still a rotten bastard to some degree. Alright? Anyway, I thunder the Polytoad. He goes into Landorus and U-turns. I kind of wanted to stay in to see if he was scarfed, because if he was if he was trying to bluff me out, then I'd Ice Beam and kill him. So, cool. But he just goes back into Polytoad, and I'm just like, oh, I don't even want to play this anymore. Fucking hell. Ugh. I mean, when I make teams to beat OU teams, it's a lot of fun to play the really Orish stuff. Because you can pull, like Ice Beam Rhyperia. The number of times I pulled that out of my ass was like, way, get raped. But just picking random guys that I've got in my box, trying to get some use out of some different, you know, pokes. Playing this sort of team isn't exactly what I had in mind. I mean, you have the scope to bring whatever you want. Why just pop into the chat and say, oh, you immediately? Bring something else! God! God, fuck off. Whatever. Fuck it. There. There's Pharaoh. He's gonna gyro ball me. I thought he'd go for another gyro ball, so I went for a trick, and he goes into a Gengar, and it's just like, yay! This is quite a good kill from him, though. I think he was predicting the Focus Blast, because it's what I'm assuming that's what you do. But he goes into Gengar, I trick, he gets a Choice Scarf, I get a Black Sludge, and it literally does, I'm pretty sure, the exactly right amount to kill me. And I was like, well played. Can't really argue with that. Feel like a bit of a prat now, I'm not gonna lie. Oh, I haven't even narrated this battle, Christ. Happy days. That's me, random tangents to insult people and moan about my day. Anyway, I go into Yamega because I wanted to bait him into the Shadow Ball so he wouldn't go Focus Blast, kill my Spender! Look at it! Spinder's like, what you got on this? You can't touch this shit, I'm a fucking Spender. I'm gonna superpower the shit out of you, get +6/+6, and suck a punch my way through the team. But then he goes into a Tentacruel. I was kind of hoping he'd go into Pharaoh, because Pharaoh has no attack investment ever. Spinner is slow as shit, and I was thinking, hey, maybe over time, if I superpowered enough, then I would beat him out, and I would lol. But he goes into this Tentacruel, and he just starts mushing the Scald button. It's like, oh, why won't you have fun? Why are you so afraid of the concept of fun? You say, well, why do you go to Smogon if you hate it so much? Because there's no other place to get battles, man. And if there is, they're all competitive wankers. I don't mind competitive gameplay. I don't mind it. Racing games, competitive gameplay can be quite fun. I'm sure you Call of Duty, or Call of Stupidity Modern Mistake free fans, or Black Ops fans will love competitive gameplay and shouting at the frickin' TV screen. And yeah, but competitive gameplay isn't always fun. Against a friend it can be quite fun because, you know, you gotta kind of you can get into their head to a larger degree. Because, you know, they're going to think different things about you, that kind of thing. So that can be quite fun, but I don't understand what the massive attachment to competitive Pokemon playing is. Yeah, I pretty much haven't narrated the battle at all. This is a really good narration. I've just completely glazed over these battles, mainly because, while the first one was okay, I actually didn't play that badly, but then he DC'd, and I don't know, maybe he didn't DC, maybe it was just Nintendo being stupid, but it's just like, oh, really? And then this guy, he's actually called, isn't it, Smogon name is a guy, so descriptive. Just bring something else, you bastard! Come on! Come on, man. Fuck. Anyway, this is the only real nice bit of the battle. I go into Zoroark because I figured he'd Shadow Ball. I'm gonna sob predicting the Landorus because I don't want to deal with that Landorus, man. I know it's scarfed, but I don't know if the Garchomp's scarfed or not, but it probably is. Cause competitive gameplay, scoffed Garchomp is so OP, blah 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 blah. No one ever tries the SD set. I remember the bulky set being quite used back when Black-White originally came out. There was a bulky Stealth Rock set. But no, everyone's all humping the scarf frickin' chomp. DD Hoban Bulky is so good, but no one will use it. Look, I Sucker Punch and crit. If you'd have been bulky, you probably would have lived that. So fuck you and your fucking smelly face, you bastard. Oh, fucking hell. Anyway, then comes the Landorus. I go Sucker Punch again, and I don't kill. I do like my physical Zoroark, although it probably could use some changes, because it's got U-turn on it, and it's a subset. I only put U-turn on it because, I mean, Sucker Punch and a fighting move is all well and good, but things like Jellicent, Dusknoir, they kind of wall the shit out of you. That's what I found with Absol. So I was like, hey, U-turn means I get to switch out when I want to, and if they try and set up, then I U-turn out, go into someone else and be like, set up on this hoe. But it never really worked out that way in the slightest, and I just ended up having to do a pitiful U-turn which did no damage and wasted all my boost. Anyway, I do live the Shadow Ball, Ice Crash it, and then he makes the bluff. He makes the bluff, and he goes into Landorus, but because I'm a subset, I do not have Ice Shard, so he kills me, and then he kills my Omega with Psychic. I don't even know why you'd put that on this set. Fuck off. There. Now I'm in a bad mood. God damn, the bloody Pokemon is stupid. Whatever. I hope you enjoyed my rant. Maybe it was funny. Whatever. I'll see you guys in a bit. Peace.